Emergency has been declared at Delhi's Indira Gandhi International Airport. This after a Turkish Airways flight made an emergency landing. The pilot reported a suspicious explosive device on board the aircraft. The aircraft was going from Bangkok to Istanbul. It's made an emergency landing in Delhi. Now, sources are saying that the pilot reported an improvised explosive device, some kind of an explosive device on board the aircraft. He informed the ATC. Emergency declared at the airport. NSG has been put in place as well as the airport bomb disposal squad. I want to quickly cut across to our Deputy Strategic Affairs Editor Shiv Arur for more on this story. Shiv, what more can you add to the information out so far?
Well, the information we have is that aircraft has landed at the Indira Gandhi International Airport in Delhi. Like you said, the National Security Guard and bomb disposal squads at the airport are on site this time to inspect the entire aircraft. The latest we have is that all the passengers on board this flight, which, like you rightly said, was flying from Bangkok back to Istanbul. This is a Turkish Airlines international flight, which made this emergency landing in Delhi after that in-flight bomb threat. Now, the nature of the bomb threat, what precisely the pilot reported, whether it emanated from within the flight, who was it who made this threat, how was this information actually processed, is not specifically known at this time, Gaurav. What we do know is that the passengers on board that aircraft have been evacuated. The aircraft hasn't been secured just yet. That's where the NSG and the bomb disposal squad will actually come in. An improvised explosive device, the exact words you used, is precisely what is known to have been reported as part of that bomb threat when the cockpit communicated with the air traffic control. This information was passed down, and it was finally concluded that the safest place to land in this particular route was at Delhi's International Airport.
Yes.
Now, all ground readiness alerts have been activated completely. The National Security Guard, which, as our viewers know, is an anti-terror force, a counter-terror force, a counter-sabotage force in place. Crash tenders, fire service tenders are already on site near the aircraft at the Indira Gandhi International Airport. We'll be getting our viewers images of what's going on in just a short while from now, Gaurav.
Shiv, from what we've learned so far, this aircraft is now in the isolation bay at the international airport. All passengers, aircrew are off the aircraft, and the emergency response team that is inside the aircraft, how are they going about this? What's the drill? Explain the drill to our viewers, Shiv.
Extremely complicated, extremely painstaking process, to sanitize an aircraft, Gaurav, after a bomb threat. So it's going to take many hours for the inspection team of the NSG as well as the bomb disposal squad, to finally clear this aircraft and identify the precise nature of this threat. Was this a real bomb alert? Was this a threat? Was this a hoax call? What was it? Who was the person who made that call within the aircraft? Was this information supplied from the outside?
Okay.
All of this, will be part of what will be an extremely painstaking process right now. Now, this was an international flight.
Yes.
The precise model of the aircraft we're going to get in just a moment from now. But whatever aircraft this was, the possibilities within that aircraft are in their thousands of where such a device could be stored, if at all a device has been stored. What the nature of this threat is. Obviously, once a threat has been made, once a bomb threat has been made on an international flight, Gaurav, the anti-sabotage and anti-bomb squads, can take no chances whatsoever. They'll have to go through every single part of this aircraft to make sure it's an all clear, unless, of course, they are able to establish externally that this was a hoax call, which will, preclude the need for a complete strip-down search of that aircraft.